And welcome back to the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Bunt attempt popped up. He'll do it himself, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs. One out. Bases empty.
The first baseman, Peter.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. There goes the runner. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Runner goes again. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
To Betts at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season is special.
They take the force out. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So one hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Back here at Chase Field. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Phillips back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. That one felt good. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And they inch closer. It's 6-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
First and second, one out. Peters getting ready to hit. Major anticipation every time he steps in. One hit shot. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Tying run at the plate. Swing, and that ball is clobbered way back there, and it is gone. A home run, and that breaks the single-season hit record. We have a new single-season hit king. What a moment, and he is having a year for the ages.
We're witnessing incredible history right here. One of the greatest seasons of all time. The consistency it takes to maintain this level of success over the course of the year is almost hard to believe. Huge congrats to him on this amazing accomplishment.
Winning run stands at second.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Peters was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John. Pops Peters, fresh off of him. 2 outs, bases full. Peters digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. Inning over. Line drive, Polanco. They get the force, and the inning is over. 2 on, 1 out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, but he beats it.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here is Freddie Freeman. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Peters tagged out here, but he's able to get the runner up to third. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Now up next for Arizona, Pops Peters. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. 1 run across. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pajes settles under it and makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. 12-5 is our score. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Up the middle, Polanco. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Next is switch hitting first baseman Pops Peters.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. Will Smith to the plate. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Peters strung that hitting streak out for another game. Collected 3 RBIs for them.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate.
Pops Peters with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. And now here is Pops Peters.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He circles the bases, and they lead it. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 6-0. And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that bunted towards first. Peters takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, base is empty.
Number 1, Pops Peters.
Out towards right center field. Pajes hooks it away for the out. So 2 on with 2 away. Next is the speedy first baseman, Pops Peters. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Slow roller to first. Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's all they'll get.
The bat, the shortstop.
Peters had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight, continuing coverage of history. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. The single-season hits record of 262 held by Ichiro since way back in 2004 has been eclipsed in what will go down as one of the greatest offensive seasons in Major League history. Carlos, Dan, your thoughts?
Now, this is just amazing. I mean, to be able to go out there and be so consistent. I mean, look, I played against Ichiro. He's one of the most exciting players I've ever seen, certainly with the bat. And breaking his record must be so special. It's going to go down in history as one of the greatest feats in this game.
No, Carlos, it's also a record that as an industry we don't focus or talk about very much. I think that's what makes it so special and so unique within our game.
And once again, congratulations to the new record holder.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Second inning set to go. And now, Pops Peters. Dolander back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hilliard sizing this one up. Nabs it. And a quick out, number one.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Dolander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The 1-1 towards first. And it gets by him. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 out, bases empty. Peters with a homer in his last game. Smoked on the ground, a second. Throws to first in time. First and second, no outs. Peters the next to hit. 1 for 3. To second, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it. So up next, Jake McCarthy. Suarez on third. Peters at first. 1 gone. Whitley throws over, and he dives back in safely. The 1-2. Runner on the move. That one the other way. Estrada. Safe at third as he swims around the tag.
I just love the awareness he showed on this play, Boo. The ball clearly beat him to the plate, but he did just enough to get past the tag and score. That's a terrific effort.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That to right. Moniak makes the play. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Peters, get hitting streak going.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Pops Peters has been on fire. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Pops Peters. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Well, he's been nearly untouchable, kind of a silent assassin out there, just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance, maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Gurriel has it sized up, hauls it in for the out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. One out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence. And
he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? High fly ball out to center field. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Freeland with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Peters back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Will Wagner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air. Perdomo. Corrals it. Check there. We played 2. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Orlando. Garcia.
That's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one just missing inside. Ball 1.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Jacob Berry digging in for the Rockies. Berry getting the start in right, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Peter.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom 4. Now here is Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him! And now 1 strikeout away from tying the single-season mark. 2 from claiming the record for himself.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third.
He struck him out. He has tied the record for strikeouts in a single season.
What an amazing accomplishment, Boog. He's in rare territory right now, and he's just 1 more K from owning a record that seemed untouchable.
Goodman stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And there's a new single-season strikeout king in Major League Baseball.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far. Peters back to work. 0-1. In the air, right field. Carroll on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Wagner stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
This is going to go down as one of the best pitching seasons in baseball history, Boog. I mean, what an incredible year. He's passed so many of the game's legends this season, and now he tops them all and stands alone.
This is an achievement we might not ever see matched, and I'll tell you what, that baseball is headed straight to Cooperstown. It's been a magnificent season for him, and this is the capper. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike. 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible.
The bat, number 1, designated hitter, Peter.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner goes again. Swing, and he popped it off. He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning. Bottom of the 7th at the plate. Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get
on the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
McMahon batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Goodman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Cut on and miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field, here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Peters back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Will Wagner. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2. make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And another ball.
2-0.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Peter.
Gilbreth, 30 years old now, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Suarez around third. He'll score. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Peters on third with 2 out. Soft contact in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just...
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez. Peters was really bringing it in this one. A major contributor, both hitting and pitching.
Having him on the roster is like a cheat code, Boog. I don't know how you stop him if he's going like he was in this one.
Pops Peters with an incredible season. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. A soaring shot to center. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
2 outs, base is empty.
Peter.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big Dog's got Singy. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So now the DH spot, Pops Peters. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. Whitley back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Runner on the go, and he walked him on 4 pitches. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Micah Prees. Andy O'Toole, double steal. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. This one smashed down the right field line. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Peters was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And now it's going to be Pops Peters. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean,
that one the other way. Polanco quickly to second for one. To Freeman, double play, inning over. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fires to second for one, and that's two. So only first and second here, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Runners on the corners, no outs. Peters with a couple of homers in his last game. Grounder might be two. On to second, they get one, and a run scores on the double play. We're on at first with one gone, and here is Pops Peters, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. Del Castillo, the base runner at first with one out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
On the ground. Polanco tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So up next, Pops Peters. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. That one ripped. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Peters extended the hitting streak in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of...
Pops Peters getting ready. He's on an absolute. So 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Pops Peters. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
And he tries to drag bunt towards first. He steps on the bag. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Gonsolin back to work.
You got that, boy.
Line drive, base hit right center field. The throw into second. The tag out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Man at first, 1 away. Bunting, and he pops it up. And there's 2 away.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Base is empty, one away. And the batter now, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Peters around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. Peters really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy.
Pops Peters ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home. One down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pops Peters. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez should have this one. And that is that. First and third, 1 down.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. His second home run of the series, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Pops Peters will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Runner on the go in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Peters had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic.
Pops Peters with a remarkable. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab, Pops Peters. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders. Guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Haesung Kim.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Way out front for strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough.
Swings through it for the first. On to the second now from Dodgers. Next to hit for Arizona, Pops Peters. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Ripped on the ground to second, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hit in the air out to center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Gurriel. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. Got the out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now Micah Prees. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. One runs in. Oh, but he can't stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Peters back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning, fans got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Betts with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Smith with another scorching run of play lately. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now it's Max Muncy. Muncy recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that is out of play.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates...
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Fought off foul. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swings through that.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
This one in the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he beats it. He's safe. 1 out. Runner at second. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs.
No outs. That one hammered center field. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He sends it out of here. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's in for a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Carroll on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one lifted in the air, left field.
That's mine.
Gurriel handles the chance. Nothing doing for the offense. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Muncy at the plate now. That's ball one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. So now 1-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Goes down looking. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Peters launched a homer in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Hard hit, right side. 2 out.
Got him.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Peters back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. That's in there. That's strike one. Ball one there. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Dodgers go down quietly. It's 5. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ohtani up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Betts takes low. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, And the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, John Curtis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Peters with a great showing in this one. Outstanding all-around pitching and hitting.
What a show he put on for the fans, Boog. Just a force in every phase of the game. He's a special talent.
Pops Peters getting ready. Next is the speedy first baseman, Pops Peters. And there's a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag, and he's out. Can't get back in time. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And it throws offline, safe at third.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. 1 down, runner at third. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Peters went deep in his most recent game. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Pops Peters. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Left field way back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a 9th inning. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. First pitch misses. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position, 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're back here in the desert. New inning getting started. Here is Austin Riley. Swing, line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Acuna headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And that's a leadoff double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs.
6-5. Pops Peters comes into this one. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a sac bunt here. Peters. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Alex Verdugo. The 2-1. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to second for one. Over to first, safe. One down. And now Pops Peters. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-4. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So two down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. First and second, no outs. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Braves. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 2 outs, runner at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Garrett Hampson. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Man at first, Matt Olson now at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Pops Peters. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way
runner takes off for third. That's ball 4. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Peters had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he...
Pops Peters ready to go in this. Here's Garrett Hampson. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Base is empty, one away. Next is the speedy first baseman, Pops Peters. Peters with a homer in his last game.
One ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back. Just missed it. So up next, Garrett Hampson. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left side. Verdugo gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. This one in the air. Peters. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo ranging after it. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Peters had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, at least they got the win.